Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Welcome. It's so good to have you here. I'm so glad you came to celebrate with us, to celebrate Shabbat with us this evening. Hello to folks at home. We're so glad you're here with us, too. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Welcome to folks who've never been at Shabbat with us before. For folks who it's been a while, welcome back. We're so glad you're here. Please join with us as we sing and celebrate Shabbat. We are going to sing Hine Matov, which is on page 4. If you need a book, Julie is somewhere, and she has books, or is in charge of the books. Hine Matov Manayim, Shabbat Achim Gam Yachad. 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 How good it is to be together. How wonderful to dwell together in unity in this moment. So, something very exciting is happening. We are a Brotherhood softball team. I believe you're hitting the finals this weekend. Is that accurate? And so I have invited them to come to light candles this evening to honor them. You know, listen, like as we celebrate Judaism in all the forms that it takes, I think this is a really important moment because y'all are a shining light in our community and also bring a lot of light and joy to us. So if you consider yourself a member of the softball team and you would like to come join us while we light Shabbat candles, I would really appreciate it. Come on up. And if you have them at home, you can light them too, but come on up, softball team. Yes. Paul, I hear you being bullied into coming.
He's a legacy.
He's alumni. He's second baseman.
Emeritus second baseman. Got it. Okay. Paul, come in. All right. Luckily I have one for you, and you can read the English together, and then you'll light.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
Amen. Thank you so much. And before you go, Howard, I understand that we have an extra reason to celebrate you. From what I understand, there was an award that you received on the softball team. Tell me again.
So the award is given, all the umpires get together and decide who's most deserving of, which one is this? Not the sports one. Yeah, Yednick. It's called the Yednick Award. He was a player in the league for a while who had passed away, and they honor him with this award every year, and it's a pretty good honor because the umpires decide who's deserving, and they chose Howard this year.
So Howard, we celebrate you. Thank you for being with us this evening. Thanks for lighting candles. Thank you for all you do, and we will be rooting for you on Sunday. What time's the game?
11:40.
11:40. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Shabbat.
Thank you. Thank you all. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Yesh koach. We are on page 7. This is a newer tune you may or may not have heard before. We tried it out at our last Prospective member Shabbat. We are so glad to bring it back to this one. The words are pretty simple. They're in the middle there of page 7, those 3 lines, and about spreading over the shelter of peace over all of us. Gale, 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 na, ufros, havidi alai, et sukai, that's the whole thing. Gale, 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 na, ufros, habibi alai, et Gale, 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 na, ufros, habibi alai, et Thank you for being willing to do that new one with me. I just think it's so beautiful. And we will continue to sing it throughout the year as we get together and continue to celebrate Shabbat. So, in that spirit, for those of you who don't know, this is Keith. He's our not only our unbelievable guitar player, but also our first gentleman. And I mean, right? It's true. And continues to put up with my shenanigans. So I'm grateful you're here. Thank you. Let's sing Lecha Dodi together. Up a little? Yeah, that'd be good. Thank you. You're so good to me. Thank you. B'nai Shabbat, Nekavela. L'chadodi likakala, yalala, 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 B'nai Shabbat, Nekavela. Nitzoleli, nitzoleli, kuva holech u'mioli. Shabbat, Nekavela, Lekadodi Likakala, Yalala, 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 B'nai Shabbat, Nekavela. Invite you to rise. Normally we would face the door, but we are welcoming Shabbat into our midst, so it's okay to face each other. Shalom, Gam besimcha ubetzola, tofanu ne'em segula, boichala, lecha dodi likakala, yalala, 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 B'nai Shabbat, Nekavela. Lekadodi likakala, yalala, 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 B'nai Shabbat, Nekavela. Just gonna encourage everybody to stay super hydrated this evening. You know, as an act of love, and also it's hot. We are going to continue in our service now that we have welcomed the Sabbath amongst in our midst. We have brought it in with candles and with song. We are going to join together in the Chatzi Kaddish, which is on page 18, the prayer that separates different parts of the service. Celeste, you gotta peel that orange, honey. I mean, you can eat it like that, but all right. All right, we are on page 17. Yikadah v'yikadah shemei rabba, ve'alma divrach yoter v'yamlichnu hutei, v'chayechonu v'yamechun u'chayedocho b'et Yisrael, v'agala v'agala u'bizman v'arid v'yimelu. Amen. Yehei Shmira v'mevorach le'olenu le'olayah Yitbarach, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yishmam b'naseh v'yitadeh 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 Shemei Kedusha b'richu le'elah min kol berchata v'shirata tushbekata v'nechemata ta'aminu v'neilah v'yimenu. Amen. Oh, I got I'm good.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
You drink this.
Okay. I didn't know you were.
Thank you, Kate. I appreciate it. Thank you. So good to me. Thank you. Please rise. Hi. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. small one over there, but just want to make sure. We're going to continue with Ahavat Olam, which is on page 20. Continue with Shema on page 22. V'tam Kedoshim Eloheihem Ani Adonai Elohim, Asher Hotzeitzyatem, Me'eretz Mitzrayim, V'yolachem Elohim, Ani Adonai Elohim, Adonai Elohim. Let's continue. Michamocha on page 26, 26. We continue with Hashkivenu, our prayer to lie down in peace and rise up in peace in the morning. I'm going to do this one in English, so we'll be good. If you'll join me, we are on page 26. Help us to lie down, Adonai, our God, in peace, and let us rise again, our sovereign, to life. Spread over us the shelter of your peace, decree for us a worthy daily lot, and redeem us for the sake of your great name, and enfold us in the wings of your protection, for you are our redeeming guardian. Truly a sovereign, gracious, and compassionate God are you. Guard our going forth each day for life and peace now and always. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Blessed are you, Adonai, who spreads your canopy of peace over all your people Israel and over Jerusalem. Baruch atah Adonai, Apores Sukat Shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. We will continue with the Amidah on page 51. Please rise if you are doing so and if you are able. Adonai sefatecha upi agit tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips and my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Bechonei Hakol, Bezocher Hasei Avot V'Imahot, Umei V'Gila Livnei V'neihem, Lema'ad Shemo Ve'ahava, Melech Ozer Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Hakol Atah Rav L'Hoshiach, Mechalkel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayei Hakol B'Rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Derofech Oholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Achad, Michamocha B'Geburot, Mumido Melech, Melech Meimit, Umechayem Hayot Hakol. Baruch Atah Adonai Mechayeh Hakol. Top of 53. Atah Kadosh Shimcha Kadosh. U'kadoshim b'chol yom Yehalucha Selah. Baruch Atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated. We are going to continue with the Shamru. Ameru b'nei Yisrael et haShabbat la'asot et haShabbat l'dorotam berit olam yadai Yisrael Shabbat vayinachat ubayom hashevi. Shabbat vayinachat. We'll now take a few moments for silent prayer and meditation and reflection. The words on the page, the words of your heart. We will join back together in a moment. Page 61. Adonai Tzori. Adonai Tzori. Ve'go'ali. I'm going to talk for a minute or two. Is that okay? Sound good to you? Thanks. That's what you love to hear. So, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Welcome to those folks who are new, who are returning, who just haven't been together in a while. It has turned out to be a lovely evening. I was worried there for a second when it was 1,000,000 degrees about an hour and a half ago, but here we are together. So I have been thinking a lot about the high holidays, which, if you don't know, they're coming right up. A little quicker than I would like, but here we are. And we've been talking a lot about what they're going to look like and the safety and the protocols and everything. And so hopefully you got in your emails today. You'll get them again with your tickets. If you're new around here and you want to join us, just let us know. We'd love to have you. People are going to be in person. They're going to be online to their comfort level, etc. Patty will talk more about that, or somebody, whoever's giving the announcements will say a little bit more about that in a little while. Maybe that's Julie tonight. I don't know. It is great. So the thing that has been coming up a lot for me has been, which is also in this week's Torah portion, which is Kitei Say, is the idea of collective memory. Cantor Evan Kent, who was a teacher of mine in Israel, wrote a piece about this idea that all of the commandments that are in this week's Torah portion, which by the way are like 71 or 73 of the 613 all show up in this particular Torah portion. Moses is getting to the end of his life. He's getting ready he's got, oh, wait, I have to tell you this other thing. Like he's got a million more things to tell the Israelites before he dies, and he continues to remember them and continues to share them. But a lot of those commandments are about how we are supposed to remember things and what it is that we are supposed to do to remember those things. Like, for example, leaving Egypt. We're supposed to remember that a certain way. We're supposed to remember that God is the one who brought us out of Egypt. And we say that like Friday night 3 or 4 times. We'll say it again, we'll say it later this evening when we say the Kiddush, like we've already said it once. We're supposed to keep Shabbat a certain way, keep and remember Shabbat, also part of this Parsha. And I was having a discussion with somebody recently who asked me, okay, but like, what if the thing what if Passover didn't really happen? Just a question, light subject, like light conversation, just somebody that I had met and I said what I did. And then they asked me like, what if it didn't happen? And my answer was, it doesn't matter. Not that the event doesn't matter. I think it is actually one of the most pivotal stories in our text and one of the most celebrated holidays at home, which I think is really important. But it's our collective memory. This is our collective history. It is who we are. It is ingrained in us as a people, that idea of freedom and searching for freedom and of making sure that we treat others in a way that's better than the way that we were treated. The story of Moses, whether or not Moses was in a basket, and the bigger question of did it happen? It is our story. It's our history. So when I'm standing with the B'nai Mitzvah kids and I'm saying, well, we take the Torah seriously, but not literally, this is what I mean. This is who we are as a people. These stories, our collective memory, it's what teaches us how to be and who we are. So yeah, Moses does have a lot of things to say in this parsha. All of Deuteronomy, of course, is Moses's like last will and testament, basically, just reminders over and over again about the things that we have done wrong and what we should do better and differently. But this particular bit of it, this idea that we are supposed to keep and remember Shabbat, and we are supposed to continue to recall Mitzrayim, the Exodus of Egypt, even as we move forward, even as we become a modern people, that little nugget, that piece is something so beautiful to hold on to, because in the moments where we are searching for answers, we have a story. So as we think about the next couple of weeks, and I know some of us are thinking about it more than others, and some of us are thinking about it all the time and dreaming about it. And we will begin again in the Torah. We will tell the story of the new year, Rosh Hashanah, the beginning of this new piece of this new chapter of ours. And we have gone through something in which we will have many stories to tell. And I hope that your collective memory of at least Shir Tikva and of each other reminds you why we keep Shabbat and reminds you why we tell the stories that we tell. So my prayer for us is that we are able to remember that collectiveness, the collective nature of our people, and stay connected in that, even when things feel hard and too big. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Julie, if you would, I guess this isn't normally the place that we do it, but is this an okay time? Great.
Shabbat shalom. Nice to see everybody, new people. Hello to all of you at home that couldn't be with us. The high holidays are just 2 weeks away, with Rosh Hashanah beginning the evening of Monday, September 6th, also known as Labor Day. Services will be both in person and live streamed. And as we know that there'll be varying levels of comfort on what feels right for each individual this year. Check your email for an announcement with the holiday details and protocols. Check sheertikva.org/HHD for our full scheduled services and activities, including special services for kids of all ages and our amazing second day of Rosh Hashanah outdoor Week service. Do you want to attend our Sligo service in person? Make sure to register at sheertikva.org, or you can watch via Zoom or live stream. High holiday tickets will be going out next week to all members in good standing. Have you been joining us either in person or virtually for Shabbat services and are interested in membership or joining us for the holidays? Please contact our Executive Director, Lorelei Berg, at info@sheertikva.org with questions to learn more. Shabbat Shalom.
At this point in our service, it is our tradition to say the names aloud of those folks who are in need of healing, spiritual healing, bodily healing. If you are thinking of somebody this evening, I'll invite you in just a second. Well, first we'll do the in-person folks and then we'll do the Zoom folks. We are thinking this week of Harriet Silverman, Kathy Mast, Jay Bukema, Martin Bernstein, Barbara Saul, Mark Kowalski, Josh Hurwitz, Dorothy Halbrin, Jean Hirschfeld, Suzanne Kovacs, Ruth Zendel, Ellen Tickner, and Chris Groff. If you'd like to share a name with us, somebody who you are praying for this evening, I'll invite you to stand and share those names as we go around.
Cindy?
Aviva Panish. Oops. Yeah.
I can hear.
Okay. Aviva Panish, Belinda Salzberg, Cheryl Tunick, David Silverman, Susan Pilarski.
Karen and Len?
Zoe Marcus, Judy Casper, Catherine Duncan, and Norm Raymond.
Dorothy?
Linda Vanker Schaefer, Melissa Doak, Adele Buono, Marianne Lucas, Mike and Louise Randolph, Megan Ramos, and Mark Zuckman.
Shay?
Eric Bukema, Kier Bukema, Rabbi Chava Bailey, and Betty Cooper.
We join together on page 67. Oh, bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And before we continue with Aleinu, I just want to mention the membership committee folks. I want to thank you all, Joyce at the helm there, for helping us put this Shabbat together this evening. So thank you. We're grateful for you in so many ways. I didn't see, I think, is it maybe Janice who's at home tonight? And so thank you, Janice. We're grateful for you being our online host trustee. Ransom for leading crafts and fun over in the corner. If you want to join, that's the place to go. Julie, thank you again. Thanks for everybody who helped set up. Shir Tikva is a unique place in that if I thanked everyone who did it, I would be thanking every single person today. It's a lot. So, and I'm grateful for that culture. So thank you all. And special thanks to Keith. We are going to continue with Aleinu, which is on 74. I will invite you to rise. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol l'tet gedula le'yotzer b'reishit shelo asanu k'goyei ha'aratzot ve'lo asamanu k'mishpachot ha'adama shelo sam chelkeinu k'chem ve'gor aleinu k'chol hamonam v'anachnu kar'im ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד Ushamo, Ushamo, We will continue now with our Mourners Kaddish, our Kaddish at home, as we recall the memories of those who have died in this season and years past, and those who have been recently taken from us. We are in a period of shloshim for Michael West, the father of Balin West. We also are recalling the yahrzeit, the anniversary of the death of John Stern, brother of Jeffrey Stern, Beatrice Solomon, sister of Deborah Gibbs, Bob Stern, father of Beth Fink, Margaret Ellison, mother of Marcia Freshman, Simone Goodman, sister of Larry Goodman, and John Isola, father of Andy Isola. If you are thinking of anybody else this evening whose name you'd like to recall at this moment, I would invite you to do so. We join together on page 78. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah ve'alma divra chirutei v'amlich malchutei v'chayechon u'vyomechon u'chayei b'chol beit Yisrael v'agala u'bizman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lamei omaya yitbarach v'yishabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei lekudashah b'rifu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata Amiran be'alma be'imru. Amen. Yehesh Mama Rabba min Shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael be'imru. Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimramav, Kuya Aseh Shalom, Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Bimru. Amen. May the source of peace bring peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved, here and everywhere, to which we say, Amen. I will invite you to be seated. Yeah, let's do it. Except for if you are Brotherhood, I didn't ask you to do this ahead of time, but would you also do Kiddush and Motzi with us? Is that okay? I know I'm putting you on the spot, so you can say no. All right, Matt, come on. Yes. Thank you, softball team. You can do the short one, by the way. I didn't say that before. I know this is a lot. I know it's a lot to ask. So please. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri L'chaim. Somebody has to drink it, but I don't know about Karen. All right. We'd like to take a piece. We're gonna cut it up. Okay. All right. We're gonna slice it and then we'll have it for schmoozing and noshing. Thank you all. Yasher Koach again. Thank you guys. Thank you. Good Shabbos, everybody. We're gonna finish our service this evening with Oseh Shalom. Maybe a different tune that you haven't heard before. If you're looking for the words. Oh, the one that we did last time? We don't have to do that one. We can do a different one. Shalom, Bimromah. You've heard this one before. Yeah, say shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. Oseh shalom Bimromah. Oseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. Oseh shalom Bimromah. Oseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. Good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. May it be fulfilling and restful Shabbat. And if you enjoy cars, may it be a cruisy one.
Yeah, watch out for the cords.
We're gonna cut up the challah. Please join Shmooze. Introduce